Well, thank you for your time. How juicy.
Juicy.
Kilimo Chapa, kipindi kinachokuelimisha, kukujuza na kukupa mwanga katika kilimo. Kipindi kilichorahisishwa hatua baada ya hatua kwenye safari ya kilimo na biashara. Nia yetu ni kukupa ujuzi kwa njia ya vitendo, haswa kwenye maeneo ya ufugaji, upanzi wa mimea, magonjwa, magugu na hata wadudu. Tunakupa fursa ya kufahamu kilimo kwa kina. Ungana nasi kila siku ya Ijumaa saa 12 jioni katika Kilimo Chapa, makala yako kwenye runinga uipendayo, Maisha TV.
And on to Safari Rally news. Stage VRI of Cabras Racing Team is out of WRC Safari Rally. Stage VR, fondly referred to as Stage, this morning crashed out of World Rally Championship Safari Rally after his monster R5 rolled several times at Kedong. This happened in the second day of WRC Rally Show.
As the World Rally Championship Safari Rally hit the second day, Kenyans and the world cheered the racing teams on. However, there was a tragic accident when Kenya's Stage VR, fondly referred to as Stage, this morning crashed out of World Rally Championship Safari Rally. The monster R5, driven by Tej and his co-driver, rolled several times at Kedong. Tej VR went flat out before his VW GTI Polo nosedived during the second day of the Safari Rally. Initial reports indicated that Tej VR suffered non-life-threatening injuries after the crash. Nonetheless, he was airlifted to Nairobi for further treatment. His navigator, Gareth Dow, also suffered minor injuries. Tej is considered a rising star. He finished second in the Arc Equator Rally, which was a preamble to the Safari Rally Kenya return to the World Rally Championship calendar. The Cabras Racing Team driver is the younger brother of Menengai Oil's team driver Onka Rai. Elsewhere, Thierry Neuville led Safari Rally Kenya on Friday morning. According to World Rally Championship website, Neuville, driving a Hyundai i20, held a 5.1 seconds advantage over Kel Rovanpera Toyota Yaris.
Is it damper, steering, what? I think that's a damper, to be fair. Look at the angle of the wheel.
Even with Kenya's rugged roads short, the Hyundai racers lost none of their punishing powers in the World Rally Championship's 19-year absence. Championship leader Sebastian Ogier limped back to service after heavy time losses. Neuville won the tight and twisty Chui Lodge and the blistering fast Kedong. Rovanpera spoiled the Belgians' hopes of a clean sweep by topping the times in Oserian before the survivors returned for well-earned service in Naivasha. Kenya is hosting the World Rally Championship for the first time since 2002. The global sport was officially flagged off on Thursday by President Uhuru Kenyatta at the Kenyatta International Convention Center, Nairobi. The Safari Rally event traditionally used to come out around Easter holiday celebrations, and it was scheduled to return last year but failed due to the coronavirus pandemic. The Safari Rally is the 6th round of the 2021 World Rally Championship and has attracted 58 entrants from across the globe. According to the Ministry of Sport, Culture and Heritage, the event has converged more than 825 million viewers and online games participants on Safari PlayStation. Organizers of the event also say that at least 10,000 people from all over the world are expected to attend. For Maisha TV, we share the
right in that second to the front.
front suspension, the front wheel is at a 45-degree angle for Alvin Evans.
Now, 7 people have been arrested in Kisii County after being found flouting the COVID-19 protocols amidst the threat of the 4th wave of the pandemic in the country. Shane Amoga has compiled that report.
Africa is facing a fast-surging 3rd wave of COVID-19 pandemic, with cases spreading more rapidly. This revelation made by the World Health Organization for weeks now remains a concern for the health body, given the state of health system in some countries in the continent. Dr. Washiti Zomoiti, World Health Organization Regional Director for Africa, says as of June 20th, Africa had recorded a 21% increase in cases.
Health systems are already pushed to the breaking point in a number of African countries. A mix of public fatigue and new variants are driving this surge. The Delta variant, which dominated India's 2nd wave, has been reported now in 14 countries.
She said that at the current rate of infections with the ongoing surge is said to suppress the previous one by early July.
The 3rd wave is picking up speed, spreading faster, hitting harder. We've surged past last year's peak, and at the current pace, continental cases will surpass the 2nd wave's peak in just about 3 weeks. This is incredibly worrying.
According to WHO, the pandemic is resurging in 12 African countries, with the Republic of Congo and Uganda experiencing COVID-19 resurgence. This has been attributed to a combination of factors, including weak observance of public health measures, increased social interactions and movement, as well as the spread of variants are powering the new surge.
Still blunt the impact of these fast-rising infections, but the window of opportunity is closing. So everyone, everywhere, can do their bit by taking precautions to prevent transmission. We encourage governments to make sure that all at-risk communities have access to basic prevention tools like masks and hand hygiene facilities.
Dr. Omoeti, however, says that WHO is deploying more experts to some of the worst affected countries, including Uganda and Zambia, as well as supporting South African-based regional laboratories to monitor the variant. This comes at a time where there's an increase of COVID-19 cases within the western belt of the country. At Kegati along Kisii-Keroka Highway, Area Police Commander Francis Kooli decried the recklessness with which some residents conducted themselves by disobeying Ministry of Health protocols on coronavirus. The government has upheld the residents an opportunity to contribute towards containing the pandemic, but they are reluctant to embrace it.
Sasa hivi kwa ujumla tangu ile wakati tulianza kuweka kizuizi ni magari 24 tumeweza kuyashika, ikiwepo magari 6 ya uchukuzi na magari 6 ya watu binafsi. Tumeweza kushika na abiria 17. Sisi tumeona kwamba kuna utovu wa nidhamu. Watu wawe na nidhamu, wafuate utaratibu uliopo. Na hii sio mambo na polisi na kupeleka huko kustaki, ni kuhusu maisha yako. Na kama nchi hatuko tayari kupoteza mtu, hata Mkenya, maisha ya Mkenya mmoja.
According to the commander, the police had instructions to erect barricades on roads and inspect PSVs with a view of ensuring the virus was not spread.
Lakini shida ni kwamba una utovu wa nidhamu. Watu hawana nidhamu kabisa. This is an individual responsibility. Mtu mwenyewe binafsi ajichukulie kama ni jukumu lake Mkenya kuchangia kuzuia usambazaji wa corona. Toa amri kwamba vizuizi siwekwe kila sehemu ya zile zinaitwa mobile. Kwa hivyo hatutaweka sehemu moja peke yake. Tunahakikisha kwamba vile tunapata habari wanatorokea wapi, tunaenda kuhakikisha kwamba wamepata nidhamu.
Samson Mose from the PSV industry said that they were committed to drastically reduce the COVID-19 prevalence for businesses to thrive.
Tangu Kisii itangazwe, niliona ya kwamba corona ilikuwa imeinuka kidogo. Lakini saa hii ukiangalia inaenda kurudi chini. Ingawa ametangaza ya kwamba ni 8, tunataka ikue chini, iende chini, ifike 1 na kutoka 1 iende kabisa, ipotee. So ningeomba wale wafanyikazi wa matatu, madereva, makondakta ashua sana ndio wanaweka abiria ndani ya magari, tuweze kuweka sana sana hii magari ya pepa watu 14 iweze kupunguza vile wizara ya afya imetuambia tuweze kuweka watu 8.
To maintain social distance in the PSVs, the Matatu crew was urged to adhere to keep 8 passengers on board as opposed to 14 passengers. In Kakamega County, the administration has closed all open-air market as infection number increase in the region. Traders here have, however, taken easy in the total closure of markets, citing potential losses from perishable goods.
Nimesikia amri kwamba watu wote wanafurushwa soko na hata sijui sasa kule nyumbani nitakula nini, lakini waje tufuata amri na tutatulia kidogo tafadhali, lakini serikali pia mjue kwamba watoto wanahitaji kula na wanahitaji kusoma.
Tumesikia uchungu sana sisi wafanyabiashara. Sisi ni wafanyabiashara, sisi ni wazazi. Watoto wetu wameamkia shuleni mapema sana. Mtoto wa nursery ako hapa Kakamega Primary, mwingine ako hapa Bondeni na yuko ndani ya soko. Tia gasi ndio zinalia. Hao watoto watatembea namna gani? Kwa nini gavana anatufanyia hivi? Afunge shule tujue ni kubaya, tukane watoto kwa manyumba tusikuje sokoni. Hatuwezi toroka watoto wetu tao tunaenda kwa manyumba. Tunaenda kufa na watoto wetu hata kama ni nini. Tia gasi kuja watoto kutoka shule ndio tuende wote.
Reporting for Maisha TV, I'm Mogashane.
I'll be taking a short break and I'll be back with more news. Stay tuned.
Kilimo cha Paa, kipindi kinachokuelimisha, kukujuza na kukupa mwanga katika kilimo. Kipindi kilichorahisishwa hatua baada ya hatua kwenye safari ya kilimo na biashara. Nia yetu ni kukupa ujuzi kwa njia ya vitendo, haswa kwenye maeneo ya ufugaji, upanzi wa mimea, magonjwa, magugu na hata wadudu. Tunakupa fursa ya kufahamu kilimo kwa kina. Ungana nasi kila siku ya Ijumaa saa 12 jioni katika Kilimo cha Paa, makala yako kwenye runinga uipendayo, Maisha TV.
Welcome back. Now, Deputy President William Ruto was today in Nakuru to grace the consecration of Bishop Dr. David Macharia into the office of the General Overseer at the Full Gospel Churches of Kenya, Nakuru East in Nakuru County. Politics was the order of the day.
With trips, visits, rallies and speeches unlikely to depict a truce on politics, the Deputy President William Ruto Brigade stormed Nakuru County for consecration of Bishop Dr. David Macharia into the office of the General Overseer at the Full Gospel.
My friend David Macharia, ningependa tuimbe wimbo unaosema Bwana u sehemu yangu. Mimi kuzaliwa na kulelewa ni katika kanisa la AIC lakini kanisa la Full Gospel is a great inspiration to me, and I have many friends.
However, matters took a nasty political turn between Nakuru Governor Lee Kinyanjui and the Member of Parliament Aisha Jumwa in front of the Deputy President.
And I want to tell the leaders who turn the churches into political platforms, your zip is down. It is not that we cannot bring people, we have the resources, but we respect God and the church.
Nami namwita Mungu wangu mwenye uwezo na bisha kwake kwa ajili ya dadangu Susan, kwa ajili ya ugavana wa Nakuru County. Mungu atuwezeshe sisi wote na mubarikiwe nyote.
So we will not come here to bring, if I want votes, I know where to get them.
It all started when Aisha Jumwa gave an appraisal to the church in what she termed as good leadership from the church that deserve emulating. It was when she made a prayer for the General Overseer-elect, Deputy President William Ruto, to become the next president and Susan Kihiga to take over the Nakuru's gubernatorial seat.
Gavana wa Nakuru County.
In a rejoinder, an agitated Lee Kinyanjui responded by shaming politicians who do politics in church.
So, and also my sister Aisha Jumwa, pray for your friend or friends, but I also want to tell you, Nakuru people have the capacity and the intelligence to make their choices. So we don't mind your prayers, but we will also not come to Malindi to tell you who to elect. So respect the people of Nakuru. Even if they are poor or dirty, they are not stupid. They know where they are going.
He slammed the MP for what he termed as an attempt to tell the Nakuru electorate on how to choose their leaders. After the church service, the Deputy President William Ruto also addressed a large crowd in Nakuru town. Maisha TV.
And legislators adopted and passed most of the amendments proposed by Finance and National Planning Committee in what they termed as a move to shield and protect Kenyans. But MPs backed the Treasury's bid to reintroduce the 16% value-added tax on cooking gas and 20% excise tax on the fees and commissions earned on loans. This means households will from July 1st pay at least 350 shillings more for the 13-kilogram cooking gas, adding to the pain of costly energy such as petrol and electricity.
This tax could have affected majority of the hustlers of this country that we represent, and we're not shying away from.
If you go to our streets everywhere, our small kiosks, what they are trading in the most is confectionery, sweets and so on. So Honorable Chair, this amendment is meant to protect the local manufacturers but impose further excise on the imported confectionery. If you want to eat imported chocolate, pay for it.
It is clear indication when you actually remove excise duty on locally produced confectionery and heighten what you tax or what you levy on imported confectionery, because indeed the local manufacturers are employers of thousands and thousands of Kenyans.
Particularly, Chair, I want to support the amendment to impose more duty on things like imported pasta, Honorable Chair. We are getting a lot of things that are luxurious foods, Honorable Chair, being imported in the country by people who can afford to buy those luxurious food commodities, Honorable Chair.
And with that, we come to the end of Maisha Prime. My name is Bushabi Jr. See you in Vasha and enjoy the rest of your day.
Kilimo Chapa, kipindi kinachokuelimisha, kukujuza na kukupa mwanga katika kilimo. Kipindi kilichorahisishwa hatua baada ya hatua kwenye safari ya kilimo na biashara. Nia yetu ni kukupa ujuzi kwa njia ya vitendo, haswa kwenye maeneo ya